guys, it's Ruby with Oofy Scraps, and today I'm sharing my 25th and final story for my December Daily album for 2022. And as you could probably guess, this story is all about Christmas Day. So we have a pretty big family, but we keep it pretty casual for Christmas Day. Everyone will come over in the morning, and my one brother is a chef, so he will usually, with my mom, make some sort of something for breakfast or a lunch type of thing. And this year was when all of those terrible natural disasters were happening in Hawaii. And one of my brother's friends was supposed to be visiting his family there. They were already all in Hawaii, but his flight was later because of work and he couldn't make it. So he just came over to us at our house and just joined in on the fun. And that's just kind of like how it goes. There's always random stragglers. We're meeting new people who are joining us for Christmas. And it was really fun. So we did that. We played some games. We opened presents. We ate food, and pretty casual, chill day. We're all adults, so it's not as much of like the Christmas magic, but just spending time together. So for this album, or for this page, I had figured out that I wanted to use this Christmas 3x8, and then I used this presents paper, and I wanted to do a flip out. So I used another 3x8 card from the 3x8 card set that said something about December. There was also presents at the bottom. I thought it worked out really well. So it's a flip open, and then I just have a bunch of different pictures. So the picture to the farthest to the right is of my cousin opening her present, and then the photo that I had backed kind of to look like a wide Polaroid is a photo of everyone playing Catan. I think my mom actually won. And then adjacent to this page to the left, I'm just using this big like ledger paper, and I end up writing a huge handwritten like Christmas Day note, a little bit of like facts and feelings from my perspective, and a note to like wrap up December. And I'm just going to go around and add some little embellishment clusters to this page. And then once I have that down, I can write around it, and my journaling can like go based on where there's space around the different embellishments. But yeah, I keep it pretty simple. Obviously, there's a lot of photos. There's like 3 or 4 photos. And the pattern paper I chose is pretty busy, so I want to keep it simple-ish. And just, add some embellishments here and there. Christmas obviously is the last hurrah of my album. So I want to go out with a bang, but I'm also kind of tired and the inspiration is waning at this point. I will say that is one benefit of working on this a little bit later. I worked on this in like January and February. And, I'm not in the thick of Christmas crazy December madness, and I've had time, and I can kind of work on it more spread out when inspiration strikes rather than like forcing it during the month or right after the month. So I think that does help me, but I still feel like this is the last page. I want to get it done. Don't want to like ruin the album with the last page, but I don't want to spend like hours on it. So that balance of finishing strong while also finishing tired is kind of something I'm trying to work on here. But yeah, I have this Christmas magic sticker from a chipboard set that Mandy sent me in like a little, I think it's, what is that? The Let It Snow collection maybe? From Crate Paper. She sent me some stuff from there, which I was obsessed with that collection, and it's really impossible to find it anymore. So anyways, I'm just adding some other embellishments here. I have a little plastic label that has some cute phrase on it, some bow stickers, that little puffy Santa. Just scattering everything I've got out at this point around the page. And eventually I will write down that big, long letter. But yeah, I would love to know if you guys have like specific Christmas Day traditions. Are you guys like fancy Christmas Day people? Are you casual? Are you pajamas all day? I think we probably eventually got dressed, but after like all the Christmassiness and the eating, we like helped my mom put her new bed together. She'd got a new like bed frame that she was super excited about, but it was really heavy. So we had to help move out her old frame and move in her new frame, and that was a project. And then, like I said, we played some games and broke down the boxes from all the packages and cleaned up, and that was kind of it. It was pretty chill. I think we ended up having like a little hot tub night that night, but overall pretty casual. So I'd love to know your guys' traditions. Obviously, by the time you guys are watching this, it's like December 2023. So we'll be in the thick of it. So if you have anything exciting going on right now, I would love to know. We've definitely done a bunch of fun stuff this season that you guys will see shortly in my this year's December Daily, which will be coming next. So after this video goes up, I will post the flip through, and then we'll get into 2023's actual album, which is, it's kind of sad that December is going to be almost over and I'm just getting started on my album, but it's been nice. I think the only reason I feel like I want to work on my album sooner is like the like unspoken pressure of the community posting because I want to be like doing it with everyone else. But other than that, like there's really no reason for me to rush to get it done. I have a plan for my album, I have everything figured out, but I was out of town for a week. I'm working full time, and then I also don't print at home, so I have to wait for my photos to be delivered to me after I make a plan, edit, order, organize, figure out what size everything's gonna be. So it's a bit of a process over here, but I'm gonna get them soon, and I'm hoping to get about half my album done before I leave for Japan. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm going to Japan December 28th. So I want to get some videos pre-recorded and scheduled to go up while I'm away because I do want to be able to post more December Daily stuff during like closer to December season rather than waiting. I mean, I'm happy I had all these videos to show, and I think that like even though these are stories from last year, the ideas and concepts still are like you can use them as an inspiration, so I don't think that's an issue. I just was like excited to post more during the actual season and the time of doing it. So yeah. Back to what's happening on screen. I'm just like figuring out where photos are going to land, how it's going to look when the flip is open and closed. I have two horizontal 3x4s, and then on the outside of this flip, there's the vertical 3x4 of my cousin, like I said. The second photo, sorry, it's a little bit off screen, but the lower photo is of my little brother, D'Angelo. He had like fallen asleep after all the Christmasness, and he was just laying on the dog bed asleep with, I think he was wearing my panda slippers, and I think maybe the dog was there too. I can't really see, this viewfinder is really small. But just, that post-Christmas nap, it's good. We all know about that. But yeah, so now I'm just picking out big surprise, more embellishments. I have these cute red and green stars. They're actually from a travel kit from Allie Edwards a while ago, like a couple years ago. I think they're from a camping collection. And there was a bunch of different colors, but I just pulled the red and the green one out. And then I have this random wood veneer Christmas tree. I think I got this at Tuesday Morning or Hobby Lobby. I could have stamped on it or whatever, but I kind of liked the wood tone to kind of stand out against all the color. And then I've got my 25, which is just another one of those stickers I made on my Cricut. I've got this cute Santa. These chipboard stickers are thick, and so I'm adding extra glue with the little Zig glue pen to make sure they stay stuck down. And then I've got my little label stickers out. I'm sure I had a label somewhere. I have my little All Is Calm sticker, which is perfect for the little nap. And then the 25 has this rubber wreath from another maybe 2019 Allie Edwards December Daily collection that I used to surround it and just kind of filling up the nooks and crevices. Is that what you say? No, the nooks and crannies. Excuse me. It's cracks and crevices. And then I have some little phrase sticker there that probably says something about Christmas. I can't read it. I'm sure you guys can. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the big bones of the page. I add some more just little embellishments. And then the meat of the rest of this video is really just the journaling. So I don't have this page in front of me, so I can't read it to you. But I pretty much just write about, the day, how it feels, the whole season. Christmas was magical. We spent time together. We played games. We ate food. And that it's all over now and, until next year. So I think here I will start writing, and I definitely cut a ton of it out because it's really, really long. But I just get out my little pen and write with my only okay handwriting, and I just embrace it at this point. I'm definitely interested in trying to make my handwriting prettier, but I also am not gonna not write with my handwriting because I don't like it. I'd rather just work on it in the future, but in the meantime, deal with it how it is. I think a lot of people don't like their own handwriting. I just think I write as fast as I think and talk, so it becomes a little crazy to keep things neat when I'm moving that quickly. But yeah, you can see I really went for it with this big old story, big old handwritten page. I think it's a fun pair to the pretty busy other side. I mean, the handwriting is busy itself, but it is a predominantly white page. So now I'm just filling in the extra space I have left with these just various Starburst sticker shapes, some black ones, some green ones. I'm sure there's some red ones, some snowflakes, just a little bit of fluffy filler to kind of round out the page. And I honestly think that's pretty much it for this layout, which means it's pretty much it for this album. And I love the way that this turned out. Every year I love my album more than the years before, which I think is good because each year I'm getting more confident and happier with my scrapbooking style, maybe quote unquote better at scrapbooking. So I think that's always a good thing. You don't want to be working on something you don't like as much as what you did before. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, look back at 2022, and hopefully it's inspiring you for your project or just keeping you company while you do some laundry or scrapbook yourself. But yeah, that is pretty much it, and we will see you next time in the final flip through. Bye, guys.